Hi guys, this is Cindy, and I just wanted to give you a little peek at what I was doing last night in front of the TV. And I know I've got glare on this box from my lights, but I just wanted to tell you that if you saw the video yesterday, this desk was very cluttered, so I just scooped everything into this box and I took it in the living room with me to the TV. Of course, I took some glue and scissors and my ink and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd show you some of the things I did. Some of it's unfinished, and I'm not sure if I showed you these finished stickers or not. I talked about them in the other video, just kind of layered up different things, and so I've used some of those off of there, but still had those left. So anyway, so I started doing the same thing here. These stickers, are brighter, so I don't necessarily want them for these journals, but I did notice that if I put some distress ink on there, it kind of really my lighting is not good. What's going on? It seems like things are darker. Anyway, it seems to tone down those colors a little bit, but I did layer up a few little bits on there, so I will keep working on these. And I just put that on that yellow paper. I didn't finish it yet, and I just inked up this. I'm just going through this stack, as you can see. This, I noticed, had a clock on it, so definitely using it for the journal, but I had limited supplies with me. I didn't have much, I think I had one piece of scrapbook paper, and I did have the music paper, and I had the instruction sheet from that old pattern, but I didn't have much else to work with, so some things I just set aside to finish later. But this was from a Reader's Digest condensed book, and I liked her style of dress. I just thought it was older, and it would go more with the time period of this Nancy Drew book. So I added a clock stamp and the music background in that, and it's ready to be a journaling card. This came from the same page, I think. It was 3 guys, and I thought, one of them looks blonde, one looks dark. I don't know if that's what the Hardy Boys coloring is or not, but sometimes they're seem like they're pictured that way. So I just had already made this little booklet with a piece of matte paper and then just a piece of cardstock inside here. I'd stitched it, so I just added that to the front, and it's going to go in one of the Hardy Boys books. I decorated this banner. I'd already made it out of book page, and it's back to have so you can write on the back, and I'd stitched around it. So I just layered up things. This is from the music paper and the big footprint, thumbprint, and the private. I think I showed you in the other video. I'd found those stamps, and this is a piece of the tissue paper. So it'll either make Nancy Drew or it'll make the Hardy Boys. This you've seen before. It just keeps getting passed back and forth because it's too large, really. There's some more stickers I need to work up, so I'll put those over here. A journaling card I had in the tub, but I didn't have a picture to go with it, so it's not finished. Scrap of paper. No, it's actually a piece of doily, so it's kind of textured. Here's another picture from the Reader's Digest book. I thought I could use this lady out of it, but I haven't gotten there yet. I had a page from the Sherlock Holmes book, and I folded it into another pocket. I have an ad from my digital that I had printed out, and I thought I could use it as a pocket, and I just inked it up, and that's as far as I've gotten. 2 messy journaling spots. More of these Post-it. Oops, see how fragile they are? They just keep coming undone. Labels, and they're vintage, and they're great for slipping in pockets. Here's the FBI picture you've seen before. I haven't done anything with it yet. All right, now to the more fun stuff. I had these Willodex cards, and I think I have some still for sale on my Etsy shop. If not, I've got plenty more I can list in there. But I just took a stamp I had. I think I showed you with the stamps that had the gentleman in it. Here they are right here. This was a definition of curiosity, and one of the stamps was here. I just stamped that off because I figured detectives are curious, right? So just inked it up and put one of the faux stamps that I was making on there to decorate it. So these will be pockets. They could be journaling cards as well. So I did 4 of those because I've got the 2 Hardy Boys books and the 2 Nancy Drew books. So there's 3 of them. We'll find the other one in a minute. This, I think, came from a Tin Holtz, ephemera pack. I just inked it up. I found one more I Spy card games, because that'll be a tuck somewhere. Another one of these. Here's a little booklet. I don't know if I showed it or not, but I made them and put that ribbon on there. And I just added another picture from the Reader's Digest condensed book. Whenever I go through one of those books, I just look at all the pictures to see if there's anything I can glean out of it. I'm not sure what was going on over here, but you know, her being in that style of dress is perfect. I found another page from the Nancy Drew book that had the chapter heading was following a clue, so I thought that's great to put on there. And then I put a little clock on there. This pocket is the same sort of pocket that I showed you that was folded up. I just decorated it with all sorts of bits and pieces. I tore off the music paper and then different stamps on there and then a background stamp. And this, I'm not sure where it came from. It's got that edge on it, and I had covered it with, I'm not sure, actually, to be perfectly honest. And I covered the back because I tried stamping on it previously, and I just covered it up with some paper for writing. It needs some sort of focal image though. Another thing from the Tim Holtz. No, that's not Tim Holtz. That other one may not have been either, because this is from some scrapbook paper. And here is one of the puzzle pieces I was showing that I just painted so it'd be a good background, and I did stamping on it, background stamping, added a bit of ribbon and some little stamps and things. Here is a journaling card made out of book page and just scraps, and another chapter heading, and then this is from one of the patterns. This is the back of that package of postage labels, and I just had this, I think I showed you yesterday the green numbers that I said my sister-in-law had given to me, and it's in here. I popped out the numbers just to get rid of this. I thought, wait a minute, why would I get rid of that? Because it's a perfect stencil. So I can't use every number, but I can use quite a few of them on there. So I'll keep that with my stencils. So I'm just going to go back in here for now. This is all the scraps I had left over. So that makes a journaling card. And a full stamp I haven't used yet. Oh, I'll show those already. Oh, here's the other Willodex decorated with curiosity and just a faux postage stamp. And that was just cut from an envelope I just happened to have there beside me. Pocket made out of book page, cut like a tag. It's got a pocket stitched onto it. And I just layered it up with book page. This is from that same scrapbook kit that had, it's about travel. Made a full envelope and put a big thumbprint on it. And then inside of it, I got this that's been cut from an envelope, and I just put some, covered up, you know, the writing. Actually, yeah, it would have been from an envelope, it's got writing on the back. But anyway, I put some old paper on the back so you can write on it, and it just makes a cute little journaling card there. And I had this in my stash. This is a circle punch. Actually, I don't think I punched it. I think it was with the scrapbooking kit, but you could do it with the circle punch. I just folded it in half and made a tablet with some scraps of paper. So I've got that one ready to go. So anyway, that's what I did in front of the TV last night. I've got 2 projects I haven't got finished. This was the receipt that I got in a receipt book at Dollar Tree. And they're super de-duper thin, and they have a carbon with them, so you get a yellow one and the white one. But I just backed it on a couple of pieces of book page, because that's all I had with me last night, right? And then I put a piece of that old pattern on there, and I really want some sort of focal image here. And then if I don't use it as a tuck, I'll put some blank paper on the back and use it as a tall tag. And then I know I showed this divider card that's got the N on it, and we're saying it's N for Nancy, and I just got some pieces together to glue on there, but I wasn't sure if I wanted some sort of paper, you know, torn paper backing on it, and I didn't have much with me, so I just left these to glue down later. But another faux stamp, and this is the crying seam tape that I got off of that one website that I just shrunk it down really small. And this is a sticker that has long since lost its sticky, and I'm not sure what it had in the center, but I just stuck one of my clocks on it. So I will get that ready to glue down and maybe find a picture for this. And I'm going to start putting this stuff in this book, because this is already going to be a chunky monkey, I can tell. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.